Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of RDR2. Continuing, wow, that horse walks pretty, zips by pretty smoothly. We are going to continue what we were doing, and that is like a self-imposed restriction. My life. Nope, I don't want to shoot. If I now let go, do I then shoot? No. By the way, how is that weapon? Oh. God damn it. That's not the way to go. We are hunting, and I now scare away all the animals. But we are hunting for pelts, etc.
Keep on moving. I don't like strangers.
To get all the trapper upgrades. Let's see. Now. And actually, I wonder why these weapons degrade. This picked up weapon is worn. Alright. I wasn't aware of that. Anywho. We are hunting for pelt upgrades. No, not for pelts, for trapper upgrades.
Eat this, boy.
And I really like hunting. I don't like killing animals, even if only virtual. So I made a list of what we actually need each animal. So I will only kill animals that we actually need. And over here, that is one is for sure a songbird feathers. I do think there are songbirds here. Wow, again, so cool. Check that animation. It actually caught a fish. And I think also with land little animals, the eagle drops it actually down to the ground to kill it from high up, and then it eats it. I don't know if it also does that with fish. Don't think it is really needed with fish. They die by themselves out of the water. Yeah, for sure that songbird we could get here. For the rest, there are a lot of beavers here, but we already have all the beavers we need. But the bird is not. We do need a muskrat as well, by the way. So there's a muskrat over there. Here again, such cool animations. So true to life. It's unbelievable. Anywho, what I wanted to say. That songbird is really small. Sometimes it just sits on a rock. That's what I'm looking at. And also it's a bit weird, but if you focus on birds, I found often that is just a trigger for them to just fly away. And apparently not always. These guys are just chilling. No, you see? And then the other ones go as well, probably. Here, there they go. So somehow pointing, it's a bit scripted. Pointing your binoculars to birds often makes them fly away. Anywho. Here, the rat is also swimming. You even see its little hind legs moving. woodpecker. Do I need a woodpecker? 1 second. Yeah, I don't think I do actually. But I do need it for the... No, we don't need it for the trapper upgrade. But we do need it for the compendium. Oh, we also have an equipment compendium. I was not aware. Woodpecker, where are you? There you are. We already got one, so we don't need one. Alright, so then let's continue with what I actually... Oh, wait. There we go. Here, there we go. So we need this one, a small game. Sorry, little birds. That's pretty nice because I didn't spot them that often. Please let me be able to pick it up. Fuck me, it's probably clipped. Ah, there it is. I wanted to say clipped through the rock or in between, but nope, there it is. Sorry, little bugger. Alright, so what does that do? How does that work? The body of a songbird in good condition displaying minor damage can be sold. Now that's the carcass, but we actually need feathers from it. Songbird 2. Yeah, so I'm actually a lot of animals, we only need the feathers. But this animal, I cannot skin it, so I don't know if it even gives feathers. And if not, maybe we need its carcass actually, but no, I cannot imagine. For the clothing, you mostly only need feathers. So I hope that turning this into the trapper, just like for example here, a squirrel carcass. We only need a squirrel pelt, but we don't have a separate squirrel pelt because they're so small. That's probably you have to just sell the whole carcass and then you get the pelt, and from the bird you get the feathers. Because otherwise, if we do need the carcass, yeah, then the trapper almost always needs perfect carcasses, and this songbird is only a good carcass. I also don't know how many feathers do you get from one songbird carcass, if any. I have no idea. Questions. We need at least, I have it under the section feathers, songbird, and it has 2 as a number what we need. So hopefully one carcass provides 2 feathers. I don't know, I have no idea. I do know that these songbirds, they often, not often actually. A robin, we also need, oh fuck me, there it goes. Where is it? It flew away. We also need a robin actually. I'm pretty sure, let me check. Yes, we need 7 robins. And again, I don't know if we need 7 robin carcasses or 7 robin feathers, and one carcass gives multiple feathers. I have no idea. Here, there's again another little one, I think. Unless it's just a stripe of the rock. But anywho, I'm actually not here for the birds. We just spawned here while we don't need ravens anymore. While we were putting up the game dropped us here, but we were actually more over there. Because not only are we going to hunt for pelts, we are also going to do a challenge, which I'm already trying to get for like 2 or 3 episodes. And the challenge is getting 2 animals in one dead eye shot. But the thing is, I don't like killing animals, so I don't just want to randomly kill animals. I really only want to kill animals where I really need it. And we do still need some animals from this area. But it needs to be 2 animals in the same screen, because otherwise if they're like 180 degrees from each other, it's really hard to catch them in one dead eye session. Plus it needs to be a weapon where you can do multiple markings in one dead eye, which is not the rifle and not the bow. So I'm going with the varmint rifle, the smaller critter rifle. And then it needs to be an animal that we actually still need for the trapper, which at least we still need 2 rabbits. We need a muskrat, I think, still. Muskrat, yes, and we also still need a skunk. Although only one, I think. We already have one. Here's the skunk. But getting any 2 of those, skunk, rabbit or muskrat, in one close together is really hard. So I do loosen the objective a bit by having any other perfect pelt animal with one of those 3. And then mostly I'm looking for turkeys or maybe raccoons. They are quite not really skittish. They really stay in one area often. And then I can just keep that raccoon or turkey in my shooting range. And then it's all about waiting for either a skunk or a perfect rabbit. What the hell is this? Or a perfect muskrat to pop by. And I did have, it doesn't happen often, but I did have 2 of these opportunities before, but I screwed it up somehow. Because I don't have the upgraded man, watercolor is really well done. I don't have the upgraded dead eye yet, so the system marks animals that I point at, marks it in dead eye itself, which is super annoying because it often marks it multiple times, and you don't, if you shoot an enemy multiple times, the same enemy, you ruin its pelt. For a perfect pelt you really want one shot and preferably a headshot. So that's why I screwed it up once, I think, or at the other time it was also, I did hit the animal once, but somehow it survived. And then I start over because I don't want to maim animals, like shoot it and then it escapes. But then, even though only virtual, it has to live the rest of its day. A blue jay, you need it. It needs to live the rest of its day with oh fuck me, and again, I don't remember, I didn't check whether it was a perfect blue jay. I'm an idiot, but I'm gonna hope that indeed I don't need the whole carcass, I only need its feathers. And for feathers, pelt quality doesn't matter. Or carcass quality. But what was I saying? Yeah, I don't, if I shoot an animal, I really want to, if I shoot animals, I want it to mostly be animals that I really need. No frivolous killing. And if I shoot an animal and it survives, but it is shot, I really start over because I don't want to have them suffer, even only virtually. Yeah, god damn it. I think here, even now with this little bird, I'm like, do I start over if I cannot find it? Probably, because then that means I killed it for nothing. Although I do think it should be displayed on the map actually. Yes, it is. Well, there it is. Nice. Poor bugger. Did it have pelt quality? I don't think it even had pelt quality. Perfect blue. This was a perfect one. Good songbird. Alright, by the way, we also need to eat. I do have to say, this is a good spot for small birds, for sure. I was not planning on hunting small birds now, but yeah, why not make use of the opportunity? The only problem is that with these shots, fuck me. I do have flight feathers, I think, but I don't have regular arrows anymore. Or do I? Yes, I do. Because now, often, the arrow just ricochets off into the distance. And I cannot retrieve the arrow, so I only have 2.
Way more.
Small game arrows left, which we do need for birds. So we need to craft some more. For which we need shotgun shells, regular arrows, and what else do we need? I don't remember. Something else. Also, what I read somewhere, I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but it seems to be golden eagle. Oh shit, do we need that? We do already have the bald eagle, I'm pretty sure. But not the golden eagle. So what do we need? We need to kill and pluck it. And the varmint rifle is the weapon to go. Here we go. Why did that first shot didn't kill it? Yeah, so this is for me, and unfortunately I should have saved after getting the birds, whatever it was, a robin or a blue jay, unless hopefully we have an autosave in between. $1958. Yeah, 6 minutes ago. I don't know whether that is before or after the blue jay. I think it was from before. But this is what I mean. I don't want to just kill animals if I don't really use them. Because if I go that route, I can just as well kill everything indiscriminately. I really don't like that. Animal lives are just worth just as much as human lives, if you ask me. Right, please let us still have the blue jay. Let's check it out. Nope, bummer. Alright, whatever. And it was again that shot. I do think that shot should have killed the eagle. It was a headshot. But I'm always very twitchy when having to kill. This is also before we ate. Annoying. I'm always very twitchy. Ah, there was a rabbit over there. When having to use eagle eye, because, or dead eye, because again it marks so quickly. It incredibly easily marks an animal 2 or 3 times, and then if you then shoot, you will automatically ruin the pelts. So I really was like, okay, I shot it, I marked it once, I will immediately shoot it. Orioles, do I need Orioles? I do think we do. Oriole, yeah, we need 5 of them. Right, let's see. Often these birds look much further away than they actually are. Yeah, I'm gonna test something out. We are going to very quickly return to the trapper because I really want to know how that works with the feathers of the small animals. Because if I do need perfect animals, that means I shot the songbird for nothing. And then I am going to reload my very first, my last.
Okay, fella.
Manual save. We did pick up the.
I travel alone.
I heard the little sound. We did pick up. Our arrow from shooting that Oriole. Alright, where the hell do we need to go? No, not here. I'm going totally in the wrong direction, I think. Yes, we are going totally in the wrong direction. We need to get over there, unless we go to the other trapper. Which one is closer by? It really doesn't matter. This one or that one. I prefer that one because then we are also. Yeah, it doesn't really matter actually, but I prefer not to get into.
Yeah.
Alright, I will go to the rigs one. It seems a little bit closer by, but I I really prefer to avoid all rabbits here. It would be a good moment to hunt for the challenge as well. 2 perfect rabbit animals in one dead eye. But I prefer to avoid urban areas now. I'm really in the hunting part of the game.
Yeah.
Here, that's what I mean. What's this? Yeah, that's a whole town over there. Alright, but I'm also going a bit cross country so that we can also explore a bit. So we need to basically follow. Yeah, we can actually cross the river here.
Yeah.
We can explore a bit cross country instead of really following the roads. Maybe we see some good hunting spots or some more animal locations pop up on the map. Holy shit, what's that?
You told me you'd fix the wagon. You swore to me.
I did fix it. It ain't my fault you drive like a goddamn maniac.
I was getting us away from the goddamn law. Law you brought on us.
Me? How long does it take to empty a register? You was shaking like a shitting dog.
I thought it was Guess I got that wrong, didn't I?
Don't you start on that. You son of a bitch!
Should have done that a long time ago. I'll take this for the wagon. This partnership is officially over. I'll see you in hell, Melvin.
He didn't kill him, right? Always so funny, these random encounters.
Yep.
They're always pretty interesting. I do think the game, let's see, if it's a cross, yeah, it's a cross, he died. It was only one uppercut. Or one hook. Here, this is so annoying, how easily Arthur steps onto things. Alright, I have to watch out with looting. Because that will be considered a crime, probably. Ah, horse is dead. For the rest, nothing much here. Let's see what we got. Ah, 2 pocket watches. Or maybe one and I already had one, I don't know. Anywho, let's get to the trapper and check out how it works with birds. Alright, where is the trapper? We need to know where the railway is. I think I hear a train. But again, so hard to make out where sound is coming from in this game. Ah, there is the train. I don't know, by the way, whether I finished my earlier thoughts, but it was on... I read that when hunting birds, if it rains, They disappear. Alright, that looks like a military camp of some sorts.
Yep. There we go.
No, that's not the military camp. That are builders, railway builders. And obviously I'm driving in the wrong direction. Riding in the wrong direction. Like always. By the way, can we drive that thing? We can. How cool is that? Here, guy sawing logs. I'm not gonna drive it because I don't want to get into a fight now. I don't know whether that's considered stealing. He's either to the left. Yeah, I think he's to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Easy.
A couple of berries. Why not? Ah, I already picked them.
Get up. Yep. Ah.
Oh, wait.
Easy now.
Oh, by the way, my snake is still on here. Normally, if I restart the game, alright, fuck me, it's not a 3-star. If I restart the game, often the carcass that you put on the horse gets cleared. Or at least the smaller carcasses. Not the pelts. But yeah, it also doesn't really make sense. It does disappear when it's too long on your horse, because then it just decomposes and then it just despawns. Just like a carcass lying around decomposes and eventually disappears. Then it despawns from your horse if you put it on your horse. But if you save the game shortly after putting it on your horse, and then you just quit the game and you start the game again, you reload that save, yeah, then from the game's perspective, it has not been on the horse very long, so it does make sense that it is still then on the horse.
Yep.
If that makes sense. Alright, here we go. Let's see if a good carcass of the whatever it was.
Glad to see you again,
Songbird.
So, buying or selling?
Is enough to meet the requirements. And also I am going to
Alright, let's have a look.
turn in all the other items and cross them off the list. So what do we have? We have a perfect snake skin. Alright, I'm gonna cross that one off. We still need 5 of them.
I hope you make something pretty with that.
Perfect skunk. We still need 1. Squirrel. 1.
Pleasure doing business with you.
2. Squirrel, we are all good. What else do we have? Bird meats. Lots of fat.
Okay.
And here we go. Perfect Oriole carcass. Right, so that's one carcass and a good songbird carcass. And now the question will be, how many of the requirements did we
A lot of folk want to apprentice under
get?
me. I got no competition. Why would I want some?
Alright, perfect snake carcass, another snake. Oh, that's a carcass, that's not the pelt. And then we have a perfect boar pelt. We still need one last boar.
You young bucks have it easy down here in the south. I once tracked a bad-tempered moose 4 days across an ice sheet just to eat a square meal.
Alright, but now we are gonna, and this is going to take a while.
All made to measure.
Fuck me, which bird did we just sell? A songbird, good one. And I think an Oriole, perfect one. I think it is mostly the heads that we needed for here. So here are the feathers.
Best gloves I ever saw belonged to a trapper up in Roanoke. Albino beaver fur.
10 ravens.
Softest thing I ever touched.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13 ravens killed, so probably I already used some of them. Robin, 4. No, we don't have any.
Every one of my garments is a little different, because every pelt is a little different.
It does say that we have 4 Oriole feathers. So I do. No, that was the perfect Oriole. But so you get 3 feathers from one carcass. Oriole. 1, 2, 3. 3 in the pockets.
Never seen a white buffalo. They exist. I've seen one far west of the Grizzlies. Guess your king could have lost it.
And now it says we have 15 raven feathers. Here it said we had. No, it needs 10, but we have 15. Right now I understand. We are looking for something that requires a songbird.
I'd wager I can travel faster with this stall and tow than you or anyone can with
We
my
have
better
3
horse in the saddle.
pheasants.
What
Well,
about speed?
pheasant is good.
It's about knowing the land.
Turkey, we have 6. Turkey, we were indeed good. Let me. No, wait. Turkey, I thought I had turkeys as not even for its feathers. I think I just, or maybe I did. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we need in total, and we have 6. Hawk feather. Hawk we have 3. Yes. And then boar pelts. We have 8 boar pelts. Well, I shot way more, but I probably already crafted something with it. Duck feathers, we have 6. Duck, let me quickly check the list. Duck, where are you? 3, yes, and we have 6, so that's good. We shot 3 ducks, or I don't know if we shot 3, but we only need 3 and we have 6. And then we have turkey feathers. didn't need woodpecker feathers. How could I have missed that? You see, I'm making mistakes. I'm surely making mistakes here. Oriole is one, but we need at least 4 woodpeckers. So the woodpecker that I saw, I really should have gotten it. Man, how can I miss woodpecker? Oh wait, I did write it down here. Woodpecker, we need 6 woodpeckers. Idiot. I just overlooked it. Eagle. We should be good. Pigeon we still need. Woodpecker. So we have 3 woodpecker feathers. I don't understand. Yeah. So I didn't cross them off. We already have 3. Yeah, but maybe... I'm not sure. I crossed something off that could very well be the ones that we already have. Because here, woodpecker 4, we need at least 6 woodpecker, which is also what I have on the list. Here, 2 songbird feathers, nice, so it does work, even if you have a good carcass. It doesn't need to be perfect. So we have 2 songbird feathers, I'm gonna cross them off. We also only needed 2. That's really nice. Otherwise, I would have restarted the whole save. Chicken, goose. We already have 3 goose. Yeah, I've marked them off. Pheasant. We already have. Alright, that were the birds, so to say, but good to know. I don't think I'm still going to go for perfect bird skins, but good to know that I actually don't really they don't need to be perfect. Right, let's just craft some stuff. I really don't like these hats, but it's all for completeness sake. No, I don't want to wear this cap. Please, can I? I do think we can quite easily change back to our own hats, cowboy hats. It's a little bit annoying that if you buy something, you immediately equip it. I mean, yeah, okay, I will just leave it on. I really don't like to have a hat made of squirrels. Squirrels are such cute animals. But then again, a cowboy hat is also made out of a cowhide or whatever leather it is. So,
Bye.
that is just as bad, of course. See you later, dudes. So, let's quickly get back to where we came from. Yeah, I think with birds, I'm actually quite sure that if you have a perfect one, you get 3 feathers, good is 2 feathers, and poor is probably 1 feather. I think that's how it works with birds. Right, let's see if we can do some hunting along the way here. This looks like a skunk. I'm not 100% sure, but to me that pretty much looks like a skunk. Ah, no, this is a skunk. So then this is a raccoon. But then what is this? Is this a muskrat? Muskrats were also here. No, I think that's, no, this is a beaver. I don't know, but if this is a muskrat, oh wait,
Slow it up.
the horse got anxious, which could indicate snakes are nearby. Although I don't see anything. And also, again, I don't want to, like I said earlier, other episodes,
Yeah.
I don't want to use Eagle Eye too much because it does feel like a cheat code. But for small animals, it's not even that much of a cheat code because it also indicates smell.
Yep.
And smell you cannot really convey in a computer game. So then having Eagle Eye is the only way to convey smell. Although in real life, how many hunters really hunt by smell? I don't think that many. Alright, we have a turkey over there. So this could be my plan indeed. We keep the turkey inside. Why is the horse anxious? We keep the turkey inside. And then if a muskrat or a rabbit or a skunk comes along, a perfect one, then we can get 2 kills in 1 dead eye. But I really doubt that the rabbit will pop by here anytime soon. Anywho, on the Eagle Eye use being a cheat code, I do find it unimmersive. But yeah, with the excuse like, here, it's so annoying, traffic always scares animals away. But with the, where did the perfect one go? That's the perfect one. Yeah, sometimes you do need it, especially with small animals in higher shrubbery. Otherwise, you really have a hard time finding them. And then, indeed, as a bit of an excuse, you can say it is just to visualize. It's not only to highlight animals, but to visualize scent trails. Although again, I really doubt, I know nothing about hunting in real life, but I really doubt that hunters use scent to hunt. Of course, they use dogs that use scent, but whether they smell themselves as a human being smelling out prey, I don't think our scent is sufficiently good to do that. Alright, where is the perfect turkey? I'm missing one. Again, we're too close to a road. It's so annoying hunting near roads. Also really weird, but turkeys barely give off a scent in Eagle Eye. Here, there you have a squirrel that has like a huge scent trail. Oh wow. We are going to go for that rabbit. There we go. I don't see anything flickering here. Where did he go? Ah, there we go. There he went. Ah, fuck me. So annoying. It raced away. And then it also got scared by the traffic, probably. Wow, and there's turkey. So, oh no, that's something totally new. I don't know what that is. Oh no, fuck me, did I now lose the scent of the rabbit? Appaloosa, that is a horse, that's not a turkey. But that's the problem with these rabbits. If they scurry off, they really go miles. It's not like they only move like 20 meters. There it is. So if we only... there's a squirrel and a rabbit, but yeah, I cannot shoot the squirrel with the varmint rifle because I need the small game arrows, and then I cannot do 2 for 1, 2 in 1 dead eye. But wait, there's something over there as well. Ah, fuck me, it's a chipmunk. Don't need that. Oh wow, there's a squirrel here, right in front of us. It's such a cool game. It really feels like I'm just in the forest. It always takes a while after work to really adjust, to get into the flow. But in this game, eventually, even if I boot it up and I'm really stressed from work, not in the mood, stuff like this game always brings me just in a different mindset into the game world. It's so nice. But anywho, I mean, I could kill that rabbit. We still need 2 rabbits, so yeah, probably I should take a shot. It would be so nice if we can do 2 for 1. Isn't there anything else here? No, we want another one. Here, you see, then I'm freaking out and I'm starting to make mistakes. Can we please get the trail of the rabbits? Fucking hell. Yeah, you see, now the rabbits, they are just carrying away. Where is the perfect rabbit trail? Ah my god, did I now totally lose it? It was just here. There we go. No, fucking hell, man. You idiots. Why does it now disappear? It's so finicky, honestly. Alright, now we are back where we started, because it raced away, and again, it will not race away a little bit. Fuck me, I'm now chasing the wrong one. Oh, here, that one is the one we want.
Stay here, boy.
Again, I should probably take the shot. Let's do it, but I really would like to get that. That challenge. So I should probably not take the shots. How often am I near a perfect rabbit? Not that often. So it is just a matter of another animal to pop up. Here, there's a rabbit over there. But not a perfect one. Fuck my life. probably I should have moved myself to see if on the other side of that hill there were other animals with perfect skin. Oh wow, it's really close by. But I'm pretty sure it's sprinted off again. Ah, fuck me. Ah, no, there it is, right? Yes, so the trail over there, why is that trail over there? That is not the rabbit that we are tracking. Here, now we have again two animals in one shot. But not the animals we need. Although if the more we get over there, I think the more we get into Turkey territory. Fuck me. Ah, fuck me. Now it's walking to the road and it gets startled. At least it wouldn't surprise me if it did. There it is. Man, what a game. Ah, fuck me. Alright, so it got scared away. I thought I saw another one. I did see another one, but ah, fuck me, there it goes. That's also what happens so often, that I think it scares away, then I go after it, but then it didn't sprint away at all. It is just close by, and then me going after it is actually what makes it sprint away. Alright, any other varmint animal here? Deer, but deer we don't shoot with the varmint rifle. Neither do we. Yes. Alright, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can. I can at least try. There's a turkey over there. Yeah, but it's not a perfect turkey. We need a perfect turkey. Any other turkeys around? Oh, what's that? Oh! I know this. No way. Alright. That is a rabbit. There are 2 rabbits then. So then I shoot that one, but then I have to turn around 180 degree. Oh man, I don't even know if my meter is full. Fuck my life. It's pretty full. It doesn't work. Again, it was the auto aim marking twice while I only wanted 1 headshot, and also it doesn't work doing 180 degree dead eye, because it only shot that one, it didn't shoot the other one. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this pelt is ruined. Then we start over. Where is it? Fuck my life, man. Fuck my life. Oh, and I also didn't do... This is better from before shooting it. 2053. Oh my god, I don't know. But I didn't do a manual save for a long time. It's now 2053 and the autosave is from 2050. So was that before or after I shot that rabbit? I really hope before, because I don't want to, again, kill animals for no purpose. So now, I think, where were we? Can we get back to where we were? I think it was over there, right? I think we were over there. I don't remember where I crossed the lake, honestly. Yeah, we were over here. So if there is now no carcass there, then we should be good. Because I do think carcasses remain for a while. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's assume we never shot those rabbits. Let's not forget to make manual saves. But anywho, yeah, it's just really tricky getting 2 perfect pelt animals that we need in one dead eye shot. I mean, it's for sure possible, and I can do that challenge super easy if I don't put that restriction on myself. Just killing any 2 animals, regardless of pelt quality or regardless of whether you need them, is super easy. Wow, that's also again so cool. one cart is waiting for the other to cross. At least it seems. Here, and then the other one crosses. That is so cool. So many little details like that. Anywho, it's a pretty good hunting ground, by the way, here. I find. Not a perfect one. But generally, I do find that this is a bug we also need. It certainly is not the worst spot for rabbits. You often see rabbits in this game, but I often see them when I don't need them. And when I do, I'm looking for them, they're nowhere to be found. Again, I don't want to be close to the road. Because then the animals constantly get scared away. Here, check out the distance over there. I think that is black water. It's much drier over there. Pretty white rock. Alright, that was that bug, I guess. And I really don't know any game where I just, doesn't matter if you're doing a mission or story, just being in the world, walking around, even on, yeah, preferably even in relatively contained small areas, and really get to know that area very well. It's just unparalleled. Wow, the second white-tail buck actually. That's a different one than the trail I saw earlier. The earlier trail was a 2-star, that's a 1-star. And then maybe there are also 3 stars around. See if they're on the map marked. No, nothing on the map here. Yeah, maybe this is a white-tailed buck. I don't really see the difference between this one with this one. Between deer and buck, I think that is just the same icon, deer and buck. Like this one, or this one, or this one, they're all the same. Here, that's where the rabbit icon is. That's why there are so many rabbits here. It's really like, or not so many, there are not that many, but it is indicated on the map as a rabbit area as well. But yeah, these icons, they are really a rough indication. It's really not like, oh, you see an icon, go there, and then you see the animal. No, they are really in the general vicinity, which is actually super cool. We don't need pheasants anymore. Now getting too close to civilization, I would say. But maybe not. To the left, actually, rabbits. Pretty epic rock formation. I mean, we don't need a pheasant, but again, this can very well be an animal to get the double kill in Deadeye. Because I'm pretty sure that we need to shoot a pheasant also with the varmint rifle. So if now a perfect rabbit would please pop along. And I'm going to double check how we kill perfect pheasants. God damn it. Small gain arrow as well. But no, this is not gonna work. Man, they're not really skittish. Alright, rabbits, it's about time you can show yourself. Man, it seems that rabbits also don't like the rain. Although there for sure are some animals over there. Ah, fuck me, now the trail disappeared. That was a raccoon. It's actually looking at me. So cool. But the raccoon is also, yeah, this is not the perfect one, so I will not be taking that one. But the raccoon, oh, fuck me, and again, This weapon wheel is so annoying. Too often do I select something I was not intending to. But a raccoon could also be part of the plan. Chipmunk, don't need it. Because it's also a varmint rifle animal. Yeah, we're way too close. Yeah, we're back at Rick Station, goddammit. It's like we never left. That's ridiculous. Wow, I wanted to say, wow, a white-tailed buck, but it's not the one that we need. So yeah, honestly, this episode I literally did nothing except shoot 2 very small birds. But honestly, for me personally, it was quite relaxing. Just walking around a bit in a virtual Wild West as a distraction from real life. Here, check out these puddles. Puddles are done very well in this game, I find. Just the sense of wetness. Alright, any white-tailed bucks there? Not deer, we need bucks. Nope. Any rabbits? I want to say sometimes I'm annoyed that the animals don't really pop up where they are on the map, but if they would, if it would be too easy, there would not be a sense of accomplishment. Or also a sense of... What the hell is that? That's that camp of builders. A sense of realism, because in real life it's also not the case that you're like... Yes, this is where there is supposed to be deer. So we go to this specific spot and exactly there do we find deer. No, that's not how it works in real life either. Oregano is for stamina. Oh wow, there are boars over there. What the hell are that? Are that boars? Yes. We still need a boar hide. For that we need a different weapon. And we need of course a perfect boar. Here, there we have one. Alright. I'm gonna try and get him. if Bob comes here. I don't know if Bob is too far away. I don't think we're that far from where we spawned, right? But he doesn't seem to be coming. I don't hear him. Bob, where the hell are you? Yeah, I think he's coming, right? He's not black or anything. Like his icon is not a different color. They're actually sleeping or not? No. I hear Bob. Where are you, buddy? No. Fuck me. Is he stuck? Yeah, fuck me. I think he's that's where he was before, right? Yeah. Fuck me, he's too far. Yes, now he's coming. I shouldn't have cleaned it now, I think, because I think, I'm not sure if that is like a cutscene that can reset animals. I really hope not. No, they're still there. Fucking hell, it's hiding. There it is. But we do need that headshot. And I think we need high velocity for a bit more range. It's a bit tricky shooting this because sometimes with obstacles it's a bit finicky whether you actually hit it or not. Ah, fuck me, now it's getting foggy. Alright, what is his front? Yeah, that's his head, right? Sorry, boar. Right, that's the last boar that we need. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, but now still, sorry Boar. I really feel like such a psycho. Boar was minding its own business, just eating some grasses. Then I come along and he's no longer here. Sick. Sicko. Over there, that is really glitching out. Carts and horses a bit at medium range because of I have like a higher level of detail and increased geometry mods. There's only one little issue with it, and that are the names of horses at a certain distance. They glitch out a bit, but you rarely see that. For the rest, increased geometry. I don't know whether it's placebo. I actually don't think it is placebo. I think I tested it. And it certainly looks a bit better than vanilla ultra settings. Anyways, I do have to say that damn it, why can't I feed it? Yeah, the rabbits certainly are not at home in this save. God damn it. Or yeah, in this session.
Hold here, boy.
So cool in the distance. I guess that's Blackwater. I'm not sure. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. I wanted to say Blackwater. Or no, that's what I said, right? I don't even remember, but I think it could be Saint Denis. That's what I initially wanted to say. But then I think, I don't know for sure, but I think this is the direction of Blackwater, but maybe not. Yeah, Blackwater is, it's a little bit more to the right. But I knew it wasn't Blackwater. I think that is Blackwater over there. Because Blackwater is closer by than those lights all in the distance. Here, now I again forgot. Did I save? Holy shit, it's already... So late, time flies by. It is... basically time for me to unfortunately end it, because I still have to cook and stuff, and I have like an annoying... Here, I hear a fox, by the way. Raccoon. Yeah, basically... What was I saying? Yeah, I have an annoying job. And so much nice detail. That tree that is cut down. Does that signify anything? Does it mean anything? Is there a treasure here? I cannot interact with it. Anywho, what I was saying, yeah, I have an annoying job, unfortunately. Holy shit, check it out. It's so cruel to think about it. Everybody, every sentient or living being, living creature is born alone and will die alone. God damn it, this weapon wheel. Oh my god, again. Luckily. I almost again accidentally put on cover sense. Well, I wanted the binoculars. Alright, I do find it a little bit annoying. Earlier I said, yeah, it cannot be too easy, but this is a little bit too hard. There's basically no little animals here. For half an hour already. So, yeah, game, what do you want me to do? It literally says there are animals here. And yes, I'm not exactly at the spot of the rabbit icon, but often the animals are not at the exact spot of the icon. They're in the surrounding areas. So this really is a little bit too barren, honestly. Now I suddenly see all kinds of animals. These are only pheasants. Yeah, so pheasant-wise, this is a good area. I'm not going to deny that. But anything else-wise, it's really hit or miss. There's nothing here. Game, there is nothing here. I'm sure there will be something in that pillar. It will signify something. Probably a treasure or something. I still don't understand those sheep. They are marked as a sheep, but I'm pretty sure that if I kill it, in the satchel it will become a ram. Because we actually do need sheep. A lot of sheep still. For the trapper upgrades. But I shot one of them earlier and yeah, it's almost too weird to say, but I'm pretty certain. What the hell is that? Again, I'm going totally in the wrong direction. I'm pretty certain that it popped up in the satchel as a ram. Those Sierra Nevada bighorn sheep or something. Fuck me, man. When I started this episode, I wouldn't say it was rabbit galore, but there were quite some rabbits. Now I've been walking around for like 45 minutes, don't see any rabbits or anything like it. Like squirrels or chipmunks. You would expect some rabbits here, right? Or maybe not necessarily rabbits, but any small critter. But there's nothing. Do I have a spawning issue, maybe? Sometimes if you have too high game settings, the game will deprioritize NPC and animal spawns. But I didn't have that problem before. It would be weird if it now pops up. Maybe because we're close to a city that it tries to load in a lot and gets overloaded and then deprioritizes animal spawns. But here, animals are supposed to be in this little forest. The rabbits. It's not a despawning issue, otherwise I wouldn't have had so many rabbits before. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I know what it is. It's annoying. Here, now we're back at that camp. We're constantly in the same little area and there's nothing here. It's also not that I'm only in one area. I mean in the general area, but I'm moving around quite a bit. So we should have encountered some wild animals, smaller ones like rabbits. Nothing. Okay, finally we have a turkey. Would be nice if it was a perfect one. Yes, it is. But I scared it away. There it is. That's the good thing of these turkeys. They're not really skittish. So if now a rabbit would pop up, that would be really nice. A badger. Don't really think I need a badger. Man, that sound of the builders is pretty epic. And this turkey really doesn't see me. It's pretty funny. Yeah, that's why I like these turkeys. They only run away for a very small distance. They really don't care. Fucking hell, rabbits, where the hell are you? Yeah, it's officially super annoying, honestly. Alright, so I'm just gonna get a bit of tobacco and that will be it for this episode. So really, basically nothing done. Except I personally had a pretty good time, because even not doing anything in this game for me is relaxing, honestly. Right, is Turkey still around? Yes, he sure is. There he is. Alright, hoping that over here maybe there will be at least something, but there is literally nothing here. Come on, the game literally says that there are at least rabbits here. There are no rabbits here. I mean, I can imagine having the wildlife do its own thing indeed. So that indeed means animals do not always spawn at the exact icon location of the map. But not having them spawn at all really is a little bit weird, I find. I mean, then put nothing on the map. I also don't know what those icons mean. Does it mean that the animals are often there, or does it only mean that Arthur spotted one of those animals here, but not necessarily saying that it means that they are abundant here, or prevalent, however you say that. This is also why I make mistakes when trying to do that challenge with a rabbit and that's 2 kills in 1 dead eye, because I know rabbits are so hard to come by, and then under pressure I buckle and make mistakes. At least I can go back to the lake, and I'm sure we will encounter rabbits there as well, but I just find it annoying that if you just stay in an area where the map says there should be rabbits, so basically it's always with rabbits and me. If I want to find them, I never do. And if I don't need them, they're all over the place, crossing the roads, yeah, hopping around. It's just super annoying. And also it's really hard to put down the game now, because it's like a little bit of that sunk cost fallacy. Now I'm really like, I'm already searching for so long. Yeah, pretty nice texture, pretty sharp. I'm already searching for so long now that I'm like, yeah, giving up now. That would be a waste, but that is of course not, it's like gambling. Yeah, we'll do one more hand. Instead of just acknowledging that it's a waste of time and effort. And in the case of gambling money, there are no fucking rabbits around. They were here for sure. But when I reloaded the game, they didn't feel like popping up anymore. Alright, I have to end the episode. So really, this is one of the episodes where I literally did almost nothing. But you cannot win all the time. Not that I'm winning often at all, or even sometimes. Is that a bug? Let's see. Maybe we can still get a bug at least. Yeah. But not the one that we need. Alright, so we'll have to end the episode here. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, do not forget always to keep on gaming. Stay tuned.